So Lil Scrappy has
Lord.
his opinion. This is probably I'm gonna play. I'm gonna play like 3 minutes of it. I'm gonna play like 3 minutes of it, and then we're gonna come back and give our thoughts.
Which one's
But we
little
need to be
scrappy?
very careful
Say what?
I said, which one is little scrappy shit?
what we let slide and what we don't let slide.
Nah, for real.
You feel what I'm saying? Because they'll keep on doing like what they say. You let a motherfucker got that slide, the motherfucker start ice skating. You know what I'm saying? They been ice skating. Them motherfuckers going down, they skiing now. Shit.
So let me fast forward it a little bit.
We have a reoccurring guest on our platform. Her name is Jaguar,
Oh,
internet
my God.
sensation.
Oh my God.
If
Oh, my
Jaguar
God.
was to come on and speak on Scrap's podcast, how do you think that conversation would be? What do you?
That lady, you know. And I'm never gonna disrespect my black women, you know what I'm saying? But
And she would never let you.
yeah. My mama wouldn't let me, you know what I'm
Amen.
saying?
Yes,
so,
sir.
And I've done that a lot. I feel like I done been disrespectful to my baby mamas a lot, but I done grew out of that part. Like, God bless them. Sorry, y'all. But this young lady, I just feel like it would be kind of different from y'all and her. Because I would want to know why every time it's something bad, it's something negative, it's a black successful man. You know what I'm saying? Now, she got one arm, right? You know what I'm saying? She got Puffy, right? But then she started coming up with people that you like, okay, all right. Like, all right. So every successful black man is messed up, basically. So what about the black women that's successful? Like, you don't pull them out the hat either? You don't want to pull that rabbit out? Like, for real, come on now. We shouldn't be pulling none of the rabbits out. You know what I'm saying? We should be like, listen, we gonna, like Farrakhan say, give us our own people, we'll chastise them ourselves. We'll do what we need to do to them, but at the same time, what they got going on, we need to utilize that. You got some paper, homie? Hey man, look, you need to take that money and help what we trying to do right now. To help our community, help these kids, help people like, you know what I'm saying? You ain't just finna go to jail and think you just gonna hold your money, because they still holding their money.
All right, let's stop right there. Let's stop right there. All right. Uh, thoughts so far on Scrappy before he gets to voting, the voting part. Thoughts on Scrappy as far as him saying and calling out and saying that Jaguar Wright is wrong for calling out people in the industry and that the black community should rally behind whoever it is, especially if they got resources, and hold our own people accountable, but make sure that we still support them because we need to leverage their resources and their power to continue to empower ourselves. How do y'all feel about that?
I think he's right.
Negative.
Nope. I think anybody who's a part of this need to band together, make your freaking connections connect, and get everybody off. We all complicit, and we ain't nobody going down. If somebody go down, let a little nigga that make $25.99 put it on him.
What?
Nigga, if you're rich enough to make shit go away, make that shit go away.
Mika, would you like to
No.
comment on that?
Yeah, I was just waiting for Quentin to finish because I don't have time for him to say I spoke over him. So, no, I disagree. At the end of the day, Scrappy, what he's talking about is something maybe on a minor level. They got, some charges or whatever. He's not even, he's talking about Puffy. Puffy is not dealing with just black people problems. He's dealing with upper echelon problems, like billionaire problems. This is not even around black people. Like, this has nothing to do with black people. Like, he just happens to be black. No, Puffy gotta go. But Puffy is the fall guy, but no, Puffy gotta go. It's some nasty stuff going on there.
All right, let me play a little bit more.
They still ain't doing shit. Yeah, you end up crying about what you gotta go through, nigga. We still out here fighting this fight, nigga. You know what I'm saying? That's for anybody. So my whole thing is, let's not do what they say we doing. Let's not keep piling and piling on each other. Like, they already done threw it. You see the government throwing Diddy out there every day. Ain't nobody throwing them videos. They not just coming up with them videos. The government is throwing him out there so we can think that he's guilty to proven innocent. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you gotta You got to understand that, like, if you black, bro, like, that's why I say I don't give a fuck what Kamala Harris done did or ain't did. I'm voting for Kamala Harris. Straight up, because she black.
Whoa.
And you should too. I don't care, like, well, shit, if it don't work out, it don't work out. But get what?
You don't like that, Quentin?
No, that nigga is fucking wrong as fuck.
Oh, so you don't agree with him now?
No, nigga, no, I don't agree with him voting for Kamala. I believe I fucking agree with him on everybody. Let's come together and let's beat it. We can beat it. We got enough money. We know a lot. They just changed the judge in this case. I said the connection is connecting. The nigga who told him no to his release twice, they said get him out of there. We get us another one.
Okay, all right. Well, I'm gonna let it play for a little bit longer, and then I'm gonna let him give his reasons, and then we gonna discuss it.
What? We tried to stick together for one time, goddamn shit. You know what I'm saying? We tried to stick together. We tried it. You know what I'm saying? She let her prove us wrong.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Vote for it, and then we see what's going on. Cause y'all damn sure ain't. I don't even know what they're listening to when they hear Trump.
Hey, to listen
Bro,
to
I
shit.
just think whenever you listen to niggas, bro, that they bring up he released Kodak. They just start saying ignorant shit. I'd be like, bro, it take that little to get y'all on board.
Yeah,
like,
but it takes so little for them to go against you too.
Yeah, it's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like this, bro. It's like this. For me, and they can take it how they want to take it. Anybody can. You know what I'm saying? Because like I say, we're voting for two people that don't run shit.
Straight up.
That ain't gonna run shit.
Straight up.
You know what I'm saying? It's still gonna be the House and the Senate, all that shit. We see it. President be trying to do shit, they be like, blah, not happening.
Yeah.
We don't want to do it. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna do it. If you're a good president, you ain't gonna go against it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like Obama, hey man, they can say what they want about Obama, but he was the classiest
Bro.
president,
Player. Beautiful wife.
Man, listen.
Beautiful family, bro.
Mika, would you like to comment on Scrap?
He's a dummy. The first, as soon as he said what he wanted to say out his mouth, Obama did the most executive orders ever by a president ever.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
What is he talking about?
Yes, he did.
He did the most.
Listen.
did the most
Why
by
do you
any
think that we
president
got the
ever.
Is that
Affordable Care
bad?
Act?
Is that bad?
Well, here's the thing,
Yes.
and this is why Scrappy is so dumb and so ignorant, right? Part of the reason why he's so dumb and so ignorant is because one of the reasons that they got Joe Biden out of office is because he was affecting everybody else down ballot. Meaning that most people, when they go to vote, they vote
Party line.
one side or the other side. So if they choose a candidate, the president not only influences what happens in everyday life. They're the ones that press the button. They're the ones that determine what happens during the pandemic. They're the ones that determines how much money get. You know what I'm saying? All of that stuff, right? Executive action is a real thing. But Obama controlled everything. And people were so enamored with the fact that they hated what was going on with Bush, and Obama was supposed to be the savior, that they voted down ballot, and that's the reason why we got the Affordable Care Act. He got stuff pushed through that motherfuckers would never be able to get pushed through.
Yes.
They're the first people that determine what the budget looks like. Like everything. When I listen to Scrappy talk, it makes my head hurt because it helps me to realize how dumb we were to vote the way that we voted, based off of entertainers and being influenced, and whether you follow this person or follow that person. I wish they would just, Laura Ingraham was right. Shut up and dribble.
Yeah.
Dance, entertain, dance, argue on these reality shows. Just entertain us. But when it comes to these issues and problems, we don't need your insight and your input. You so ignorant, you so dumb, you don't know no better anyway.
Unless it's like an entertainer that's really into politics, right? Because there are a handful, but Scrappy ain't it. And
it's only a couple.
The stuff that yeah, that's what I said. It's like a handful, but the stuff that he just said, this is probably going to go viral, and people are probably going to agree with it. And then he said this stuff about
they destroying him in the comments.
Yeah, I mean, but just like he said, something about the guy said something about Kodak Black or something.
Yeah,
and you had the whole Sexy Red thing when Sexy Red said something about Trump gave out stimulus checks or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just like, there's a lot of people that actually believe that's why people or black people or people of color like Trump. And I'm just like,
Facts.
so one side of the Democrats think that black people are just that ignorant, and the other side thinks that black people are just dumb. So both sides think black people are stupid.
Yeah. I just think that it's so. Listen, to use the talking points of the 2000s in order to try to convince us to do the same thing, I think that it's so many people that's waking up. And I ain't just talking about black people. I think that people across the board are waking the fuck up, bro.
Yeah.
And Candace
Yeah. Oh
Owens
yeah.
is
No.
doing such a deep dive. I'm not sure what to think no more.
Yeah. And the fact that they keep saying that he, she's black, and that's a reason to vote for. Okay, well then again, why didn't y'all support Condoleezza? She was black.
Yep.
All I ever
Yep.
heard, all I ever heard was she's a coon. Her hair is nappy. Like that's all I ever heard. Nobody
Yep.
ever talked about her policies or anything.
Yeah, no nobody support Candace Owens and she's black.
Same thing happened to her. So yeah, they miss me with this.
Yeah,
Yeah,
what
I
happened to the
can't.
Black Coalition when it came to supporting Candace Owens when she exposed the fact that Black Lives Matters was a Marxist organization and they was using the
People,
money?
black people hate Candace Owens. It's
They
ridiculous.
call her a white black supremacist. Yeah, a black white supremacist. Like,
Yeah, it's pretty dumb.
how does that
And
work?
again, I'm not even tripping on people that. Because see, if somebody says, "Listen, this is why I'm voting for Kamala Harris," because which I still think that it's crazy, but if they say this is why I'm voting for Kamala Harris because this is how she's affecting my life specifically, and why I'm going to go this way or go that way, if they substantiate their argument, cool. You know what I'm saying? You may be a part of the alphabet community and feel like legislation that they passing through. You maybe looking to have to get rid of a baby here and there, and who I don't know. I have no clue. But different people vote for different things for different reasons depending on where they are in their life. But the fact that he can't even articulate, and the only reason he's saying to do it is just because to keep Puff out of jail because he black, regardless of what he does. That's crazy. Hey man, let the black people police our own selves. Okay, we seen how that happened. Go check the people in Chicago. See how the people feel about the fact that they policing themselves over there. They removed shot spotters, so now y'all can police yourselves. You know what they saying? Help us! Help us! Like,
Yeah,
come on, man.
and I just found out about. So I'm supposed to go to Poland for my grandfather's birthday,
Mm-hmm.
and I just found out that Poland has a wall for immigration. And
Mm.
when I tell you they can shoot on sight, they can shoot on sight if you try to come near that
Mm.
wall, go over the wall. I mean, it's crazy.
They
So
don't play
I
no
did
games everywhere else.
I can't like for the life of me. And he talks the permanent president over there. He talks just like Trump, but it's like on 10. So I'm like, it's only here. And I mean, some places in the EU, but it's only here that's this extreme.
Yeah, I agree. I absolutely agree. I don't know, man. I don't know. So
This is crazy.
it's not that crazy. I think that Scrappy is probably more or less showcases what the community looks like more than not. I think that more people in the community think more like Scrappy than not.
No, I don't see. I'm finding out a lot of stuff like this while as an adult, because as a kid you don't see none of this stuff. But the older I get, the more people talk, and the more I see that I don't like a lot of people.
Well,
Dude,
listen, you know what? Go ahead, Quentin. I'm sorry.
I just started caring about politics like 9 months ago.
But I mean, that's good though. But I mean, as we get older, the more informed we become, then we start hating ourselves. Because first, we look back on the things that we did in the past and we're like, damn, can't believe I've been finessed that long. That's number one. And then the second thing that we do is we start hating ourselves for the more we know, the more that we don't want to know because we just realize how evil things are. It's almost like
Yeah.
the older you get, the more unplugged you get from the matrix. And then you'd be like,
Yeah.
damn, like we was just running around being stupid, letting everybody else control our fate. That's kind of how it is, man. So
But Anton, what do you think about when I don't know that girl who's filling in for Just Hilarious, but when she said to Byron Daniel, I keep calling him Daniels, Byron
Byron
Donalds,
Donalds, yeah,
yeah, when she said to him that the party switch, why do they keep saying that?
because they hurt.
Who
Listen, they
said
say
that?
that because it's a talking point. It's the same reason that they say anything that they say. Some people will come up to you and say, "Well, what about?" I had people in my own family when I was just out on the West Coast. They said, "Well, what about
Hmm.
Anton?" I would walk in, and so they would listen to me, and they've been watching my stuff, and they've been waiting to say this for
Hmm.
about a month now, right? Maybe a couple months. And one of them said, "Well, Anton, but what about Project 2025?"
Oh God, I'm so sick of hearing about that. Then they don't talk about Agenda 2030.
But see, the reason why I couldn't even answer it, I couldn't answer it the way that I would usually answer it online because my grandmother was sitting over there. I love my grandmother. So she 91 years old. She looking good. She in good health. Everything is awesome. So she don't get to see me that often. So I couldn't do like this. Y'all so fucking stupid. I couldn't say that to them. You know what I'm saying? I just had to be nice. So I was like, well, I don't even remember what I said, but I just was cordial. Cause I realized I'm not changing nobody's mind. Not in my not in, and not in the family. They gonna think what they want to think. So I ain't about to be in there arguing with them back and forth. I'm just chilling.